Loyal, caring, sincere, honest, good looking, and a great man. These were the exact words that Marcus said to me when he asked me to be his best man. It's true. Exact words. But in all honesty, loyal, caring, sincere, honest, good looking, and a great man are the exact words that I would use when describing Marcus. Since all the way back in 2016 when we first met at Saginaw Valley State as a kid, fresh out of high school, you've always been the same solid, consistent friend that I could turn to in any situation and know that a helping hand would be there for me. It has been an absolute pleasure to watch you grow all the way from young 2016 Odell Beckham Jr. look-alike thing you had going on to now the official Marcus Edmondson, first of his name. Well, at once I would have considered you a friend, I now consider you as a brother and will always hold you as such. You won. He completed every single man's life dream. Not only did he marry someone better looking than him, but also somebody who makes more money than him. Which now leads me to the beautiful bride, Kendall, who does look so stunning tonight. Can I get a round of applause for the beautiful bride, Kendall? Can I also get a round of applause for the beautiful girl, Marcus Edmondson, right here? Thank you. Thank you. But besides those two things I already mentioned about Kendall, it didn't take long for me to see just exactly why Marcus was so head over heels in love with you. And no, it was not because Marcus would come up to me after you guys would first start hanging out and be like, oh my God, I just hung out with Kendall, I love her so much, I was so nervous. It wasn't because of that, it was not. But more so in the way that you always carried yourself and the kindness that you shared with me every single time that I was around you. I was sold from the beginning. I've loved being able to watch you two grow together over the years and can't wait to see how much more you guys will accomplish in this lifetime together. So cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Edmondson. Here's the love, laughter, and a happily ever after.
Well, my speech is I got a lot to kind of follow up on after Chad here, but that was a great speech, thank you. I'm really happy to be here with everyone. I'm really happy to see just everyone here today and like celebrating this beautiful marriage, beautiful venue. Thank you everyone for being here, and thank you for giving me and Chad the honor of being your best mans. Best mans. No, it is a pleasure, and we really appreciate it, obviously. Marcus, I just wanted to thank you a lot for giving us like the honor of being your best mans again, and just being one of my closest friends and best friends for like my whole life, you know. Pretty much I met you in middle school, and since then you've been one of my closest, most trustworthy best friends I've ever had in my life. It's been an amazing feeling just to have you in my life and just knowing that like through thick and thin, we've always been through everything. And then through middle school, high school, college, Marcus has always been there for me. It didn't matter where like we were and you know locations to one another. He was always someone that I could just like call up on the phone no matter what I was going through. Like I always could call Marcus and just get like honest and like trustworthy like opinions from him, and he always gave it to me straight. And I really appreciate that my whole life. I'm really happy to see that carry over into your next life, obviously. And I'm really grateful that you guys are together. Like I said, like he's been one of the most honest people I've ever been able to go to. There's been so many times in my life where I've like call to Marcus for some quick advice for like 5-10 minutes. That shit's turned into like an hour-long call, like all the time. Or I'll FaceTime him out of the blue and just like get a call. It's kind of died down a little since then because of Kendall. No, but still to this day I can always call Marcus up and like you're always there for me, and I've always appreciated that like none other. Kendall, like I've said about a few of the characteristics that Marcus has, you're gonna get a great, trustworthy human being. And I'm really glad that you guys are together. These are just a few characteristics that make Marcus the man that he is, and the husband that he will be to you. And I'm really looking forward to you guys exploring life and loving each other and having a great marriage together. And I know that you will love and take care of each other more than Kendall has already taken care of you today, but that's okay. But I want to give a toast to everyone, and especially to Mr. and Mrs. Edmondson, to a long, healthy, loving relationship. Cheers to you, and I love you a lot. I'm glad that we're here.
Okay, so I wanted to keep this speech short and sweet, just like our bride. So I'm going to jump right into it. Before I get to my sentimental mushy stuff, I want to thank everyone for coming to celebrate the newlyweds. And I want to thank the family and friends that made everything possible today. I haven't known Kendall my whole life, so I don't have those cute, heartwarming, when we were kids playing dress-up type stories to share with you all, but I can tell you about the amazing woman that I met several years ago and became the kind of best friend and sister that I'm beyond lucky to have. I apologize in advance if I'm about to say makes you slightly uncomfortable, but today I get to gush and brag about how amazing of a human you are, so you're going to have to deal with it for like 30 seconds, okay? You are so smart and driven, you've worked so hard and have accomplished things that only people dream of, really. You're so selfless, and you always make sure people around you are taken care of, regardless of how busy or stressed that you might be. You care so much and you love so deeply. The older we get and the busier our lives get, I think a lot of people forget to do that. This next part is purely hypothetical and in no way incriminating either of us. So, for the record, a long time ago I was told that you'll find two types of friends in your life. You'll have couch friends and you'll have body friends. You'll have the friends you call to move couch and the friends you call to move body. And Kendall, you are a body friend. No one call the cops, please. Finding a partner that not only fits you, but one that complements you is so rare. You both are complete and wonderful humans separately, but somehow you're even better together. Marcus, you're truly amazing. You can tell by the way a man looks at a woman just how much they love them, and we can all see that you have that look. You support her dreams just like she supports you to follow yours. You have the patience and understanding that every woman dreams of finding in a man. You guys are the perfect team, and there's no doubt in my mind that you two are made for each other. You guys are going to be the kind of love story that your kids and grandkids talk about for generations. It might be a little cheesy, but I truly believe you guys are that one in a million love story. So I'm done with all my mushy stuff, and I want to take a little toast to my newlyweds. May all of your ups and downs come only in the bedroom.
Alright, last one. I know 4 speeches is a lot, so I'll keep it short. Hi everyone, thank you all for coming to help celebrate Kendall and Marcus. We are gathered here today to honor something so truly magical, so truly unique and wonderful, that has simply had to be celebrated. I'm obviously talking about the open bar, so can everyone cheers to the bartenders for our night? Thank you. But seriously, it has been a beautiful day so far, seeing these two begin their forever together as a couple. I've known Kendall since way back in the Lutheran school days, but I'm not sure she knew me because I was a weirdo and she was the popular cool kid. A lot of people, including me, wanted to be Kendall, and honestly, I do still hope to be just like her. We became fast friends a couple of years ago, and since then, I have quickly come to admire her drive, passion, unselfish kindness, and of course, how head over heels in love she is with Marcus. Since we have become close friends, I have never known a Kendall without a Marcus. Their love together is solid, and I could tell that after spending just 5 minutes with them together. They bring out the best in each other, and while I know it's not always going to be sunshine and roses, they commit to keeping their relationship strong, and their love for one another has never wavered. Marcus, thank you for showing Kendall what a true man should be like and for treating her the way that she absolutely deserves. I am so happy that she met you and that you have continually shown her unconditional love. Cheers to you both, and I pray for a future that is full of love and happiness.
Well, I'd like to congratulate Marcus and Kendall from Grandpa. It's truly an honor to be able to say the prayer. But I got to know Marcus a little better by when we would work together at Kendall and Chris's salon. And they needed some repairs, so they went two handymen, but Marcus and I stepped right in and fixed things. And I think we did a pretty damn good job. I'm gonna get my builder's license next week. I had some good times with Marcus, and the time he came over to our place and we made applesauce. And I know he enjoyed it because Kendall said he ate 2 quarts on the way home. But the best man took some of my thunder away. But you know what? I'm going to say it anyway. I got a list here, and it's long and distinguished about Marcus. First, hang on. Well, what can I say about Marcus? He's thoughtful, he's caring, generous, forgiving, wonderful, compassionate, respectable, brilliant, reliable, humble, honest, outgoing, good-looking, great guy, super kind. But one thing that sets him above everything else, he's a true blue Michigan Wolverine fan. And your mom and dad have to be especially proud of you, and Grandma and Grandpa. You are a terrific man. I love you. And I don't think I could have my granddaughter marry a better father or husband. So God's blessings to you. And now Kendall. Kendall was my first grandchild, and she was my little buddy. And I got some fond memories with Kendall when we went camping and told stories and roasted marshmallows and everything else. But one of the greatest moments was when I would pick up Kendall from grade school. And you wonder, well, why is Grandpa picking Kendall up from grade school? Well, because Mom is working, and she's working late that night, and she can't pick her up. And Grandma, at the time, was also working. And so they brought in a third-string quarterback. By the way, does anybody know the third-string quarterback's name of the Detroit Lions? No, probably not. It's Tim Boyle. But the third-string quarterback never gets much credit. But anyway, the one time I picked up Kendall from school, I said, so what did you learn today, Kendall? And she said to eat healthy and, to pick good foods. Well, Kendall and I had a routine, and that was after I picked her up, we went down to Sato's drugstore in downtown Frankenmuth to the candy section. That's where we picked up Mallow Cups, Sweet Tarts, Jawbreakers, anything that was healthy to get us by till Grandma came home and would make supper. So one time, Grandma was saying, when she picked her up, that Grandma said to Kendall, we have to stop at the Frankenmuth IGA and pick up something for supper tonight. And they entered the store, grabbed the cart, and first thing they went to was the produce aisle, and they picked up a bunch of bananas. And Kendall looks at Grandma and says, what are we having for supper? And Grandma said, banana splits and all the toppings. And you should have seen the smile on her face. Yes. So Grandma and I would like to take, we're kind of proud. I think we kind of put that face, that smile on Kendall's face, help do it. So I, hang on here, I got more notes just like the good guys. Oh, I know. A lot of times, my wife Vicki and I would sit down and have a cup of coffee in the morning and reminisce, about where we are in life and everything else. And I guess we both concluded that if we ever had to do it over again, we would probably have the grandkids first. It's just so much fun. But this day today, October 1st, 2020, will be in their minds forever. This is a date both of them will never forget. And life is full of events. Some good, some not so good. Some historic, some not so historic. But the news media has a way of portraying people like myself that are getting old. When the news media will bring out, where were you on November 22nd, 1963, when John F. Kennedy was assassinated? Well, I was in grade school playing recess. And the most current one was the, where were you when the Twin Towers was attacked by Al-Qaeda, being September 11th, 2001. And these memories are lodged in our minds forever. And one particular good event that happened to me this year was March 21st, about 10:45 in the morning, when I got a text, and it was from Kendall. And she said, "Grandpa, would you say the prayer at our Marcus and my wedding?" And I said, "I would be honored." So, having said that, so I guess let's please bow our head in prayer. Dear good and very gracious Lord, you have brought together Marcus and Kendall, and they have made a commitment to each other today, and they are now one. My prayer, Lord, today is that Marcus and Kendall would always put you at the head of their marriage and their household. That they would walk with you and you would walk with them through the good and through the bad. And that they would not forsake you, but be obedient. That they would prayerfully look to you for each decision, each misunderstanding, each trial, each conflict, or whatever the devil may throw at them. Lord, I ask now that you will watch over and protect those people here tonight to have a good time and a safe journey back home to their loved ones. And finally, Lord, I ask that you will bless this day, bless this food, and those that prepared it. Help that this food will nourish their bodies as your word blesses our souls. In Jesus' holy and precious name, can I get an amen? Amen. Thank you.